Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching 100% truth of the Holy Scriptures. Shalom to the elect, and shalom to the brothers that are pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. And this lesson is going to be entitled Going the Fuck Off. And it's this panel of 7 Hebrew Israelites, women. So you see here, it's just none but N-dubs. You know, you always got the bug out one. Like in the last one, Elder Manatazakba you had some bugged out ass. Bitch almost looked like a jihad. I mean, I don't know the correct term, but the bitch looked Muslim. And you got this bitch, and get the memo that COVID was a goddamn hoax. But you see, you have all these women who are going off, man. They talk about the law, and they talk about, the scriptures. But in reality, man, they're a bunch of hypocrites, man. And you could blame it on the leadership. Blame it on their fucking men. Or if they ain't got no men, they're congregation leaders. Because ain't no way a woman should be, going on these platforms. And this shit is a goddamn disgrace. And you see, this Edomite woman here, or whatever she could be, right? This white woman, she was under the impression that she was gonna just go up against black Hebrew Israelites, of those of the One West, because that's what she has said herself. But you see, you have this panel of women, and then you have here, there was one in particular. It was let me see, where's she at? Because I listened to this whole shit, man. My ears were bleeding. Man, is one of these hoes up here were. Let me see, fuck. Oh, here, that one. One of them. They're into that whole small hat Talmudic part of being an Israelite. They're Jewish. So she was, oh, well, my rabbi, whatever the fuck, he said this, and oh, man, I was just trying to see what, what they were saying, but the shit was, for 1444, but, Brakati Abba El Shai stomached that shit for 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 34 seconds. But you see, the woman, it's not her place to be out here teaching, man. They're supposed to be teaching the children and other women how to serve their men. And this shit ain't serving their men. This brings disgrace. Because if you watch it, at least watch this here, Hebrew Israelite Theology is Racist, the 40-minute mark, 40-minute 19, and then also the Abrahamic Promise Disproves Hebrew Israelism. Right, so yeah, again, this white bitch here, she was basically thinking that she was just gonna go head up with One West Hebrew Israelites. But then it came to find out that she was going against basically Jewish ones, and you got like the African side of the shit, and it was just a ball of confusion. This is Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 1. Doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Right? So it's basically the wisdom is crying out on the streets, like Proverbs, the first chapter. That's where you find wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai being taught by men with beard on their faces, with bass in their voice, with testosterone, with nuts, not no bitch. And I have to say it like that because the shit is aggravating, man. As I was watching it, they're over here being politically correct. Not well, because it's not their place, you know what I'm saying? So shit was bad. And here is the point, verse 4. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. And now, a woman's place is to be at home, to care for the children, to make clothes, and, you know what I'm saying, do things of the home, which is a beautiful role to play, to be a comfort and a pillar of rest unto a man. But when they start doing this and, trying to put themselves up, right, that's when shit gets out of order. And that's why, women shouldn't they shouldn't have this platform. Women just need to shut the hell up. And again, it goes into the weakness of their leadership. Whatever camp they were, right? Because one of them, at least one of them was a Hebrew Israelite. Had specific talking points, and she sounded like a brother's a wife, probably coming out of the Wi-Fi or something, IUIC or some shit, And not one time did they call on, or did they make mention of the names of Yahweh or Yahushai. Shit, even they could have said Yahuwah and Yeshua. Not even that. It was Christ this and Jesus, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not a woman's role to be pushing forth this knowledge. And I was reading through the comments, well, not much, but just a quick scroll, and I seen one part. I'll get to that later. This is Job chapter 39 and verse 17. Because the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he, imparted to her understanding. That's why women are to be led. Right? They are emotional creatures. We as men, we think more logically. That's the spirit that has been given unto men. All right. So what they're doing is, the shit is out of order, man. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. And 4, it says, it says, let all things be done decently and in order. And that's the thing with the Most High. The Lord has set up an order. It's the Most High, Yahweh. Under that, his only begotten Son, Yahushai. Then men, then women, then the children. That is being decently and in order. Let's check out in order. Let be done, in order. In arrangement, order, a fixed succession, observing a fixed time, do a right order, commonly condition, or like there, the post, rank, position which one holds in civic or other affairs. So the Lord has set up a ranking system, and America has gone far. They have confused it. They put the so-called white man over God, and then the woman, and then the white man again, and then the man. And then the children, then the men. And then our Lord Yahushai. That's mad confusion. That's why we have to let all things be done decently and in order. Right? So I'm gonna get this comment right quick. Let me see. Here at 0:55, everyone is tiptoeing around saying no. Because at that time, they were saying, oh, y'all motherfuckers racist. See, it starts at the 50th line. Right? Is the Hebrew Israelite theology... Hebrew Israelite theology is racist. And it is indeed racist. Alright, these bitches gonna say yes. And then they were going into the salvation. Oh, yeah, this bitch right here. This bitch. I think this was that, no, never mind. I ain't trying to. One of these hoes was fucking, quoting her rabbi. Going way the hell off. Chill. They did not want to answer the salvation question on pump 3. Right, this one. Right. Because, again, there was one going into, oh, well, you know, all nations could be saved and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? We need a Messianic Jew with the Hebrew Israelites. See, because they were asking, well, can everybody make it? The host, the white lady, has said, and everybody was tiptoeing around that. Well, these guys was like this guy has said, or this person, everyone was tiptoeing around saying no. Dead emoji. Because what? They don't have the balls to say it. Because it wasn't given unto them to say it. It's not a woman's job to do this, man. We'll tell you straight the fuck up. Hell yeah. On face value, if there is a Negro, Latino, Native American, right, you say asking for help, begging for money or something, right? And I'm in that spirit to give, because sometimes, you know, I'll be like, get the fuck out of here. You know, it's just wise, you know, you question them. What you finna do with this? Okay, word? Okay, cool. I'll say it, man. By face value, if there's a Israelite and we'll say a Edomite, I'm for sure going to give the help to an Israelite. Right? Even, amen, by definition, yes, we are racist. We care about our people first. We are, you know, our race comes first. Right? And even the Most High, who you ignorantly call God, he's racist. How about that? He only cares about his people. Salvation is only for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So, I'll answer that question. Is Hebrew Israelite theology is racist? Indeed, it is. So the fuck what? Take it up with the Most High. St. Matthew 5 and verse 37, I'm going to end up on this. But let your conversation be yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. In the NIV, just say a simple yes, I will, or no, I won't. Anything beyond this is from the evil one, right? So you add these head-covered Israelite sisters right here, all right? Got the head cover, that bitch looking like a fucking, goddamn, you know, Muslim, right? They couldn't answer the fucking question. Oh, well, you know, tiptoeing and, I mean, fuck that. One more time. In the KJV, but let your communication be yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil, right? And they couldn't, you know, have the integrity, the cojones, the balls to say it, because it wasn't given unto them, right? So I'm going to close out by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachapadash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh.